this video, we are going to construct a rectangle with sides that are in the ratio 2 to 1. As you recall, a rectangle is a quadrilateral with 4 right angles. So I'm going to need some perpendicular line segments. I'm going to start out by drawing just a random line segment that I'll call AB. And I'm going to use this as the one part of the ratio 1 part of the rectangle, the side that has a ratio of 1. I need perpendicular line segments that go through AB. Perpendicular to AB goes through A, goes through B. So to do that, I'm going to extend this segment so that I can create perpendicular bisectors through A and through B. Just to minimize some of the number of arcs and points going through, I am going to set the compass setting to AB, and so that will be one point I am going to use, and here is the second end point. Let me call that X. So what I'm going to do now is bisect segment XB through point A. We'll create the perpendicular bisector, so I'm going to go more than halfway and make one arc. Without changing the compass width, I will put the compass point now at X and create another arc. And this intersection point here, which I'll just call M, I can now draw in segment AM, and AM is perpendicular to AB. I'm going to make AM extend through, make it longer, because this side of the rectangle needs to be twice as long as that side, this AB. I'm going to do the same thing now, create the perpendicular segment that goes perpendicular to AB and goes through point B. So again, I'll set this setting. I'm going to use A as one endpoint of the segment, and I am going to make a second point. I'll call that Y. So what I need to now do is make the perpendicular bisector of segment AB that will go through point B. So I will set my first compass point at Y. Make sure I extend this to more than half of what I would like to bisect. Without changing the compass radius, now put it at A and create another arc. And this intersection point, I'll call N. And I will extend B through N. So let's see where I'm at. I started with segment AB. I'm going to use that as the side that has a ratio of 1. I know this is a right angle and this is a right angle because I created the perpendicular bisectors. Okay, I just need to now measure AB and do 2 sweeps going up, so I have a ratio of 2 to 1 for the side lengths. So there is a side length of 2. I'll do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2. And let's call that ABC, D. So we have rectangle A, B, C, D. I constructed these right angles using the perpendicular bisector construction, and I know that this side to this side is in a ratio of 2 to 1. A question that you might want to ask your students is, how do you know that angle D and angle C are right angles?